That evening, Li Xiu brought out a cake covered with candles. Chen Jiaxu looked confused. It wasn't her birthday. It wasn't a holiday. So why the celebration? Then Li Xiu quietly spoke. Today marks 20 years. Chen Jiaxu didn't understand. 20 years since what? With tears forming in her eyes, Li Xiu reminded him of a promise he had made when they were children. 20 years ago, Chen Jiaxu had looked at her and said, "One day I'm going to marry you." Most childhood promises are forgotten, but Li Xiu never forgot. Not for a single day. For 20 years, she held on to those words. For 20 years, she carried those feelings in her heart. And suddenly, Chen Jiaxu realized the truth. She had loved him all along. Overcome with emotion, he finally gathered the courage to confess. But before he could hear her answer, something unexpected happened. The mysterious force that allowed him to stay in the human world began pulling him away. His time was running out. Believing Li Xiu would be happier without him, Chen Jiaxu made one final request. "Forget me. Marry Peng Peng. I'll finally be at peace." Then he began to disappear. Li Xiu immediately broke down. She cried harder than she ever had before. She reached toward him and begged him not to leave. And then came the biggest twist of all. Chen Jiaxu looked at her in shock. "You can see me?" For 20 years, he believed she couldn't. For 20 years, he thought she was talking to herself whenever she answered him. But the truth was heartbreaking. Li Xiu had always been able to see him every single day. She simply pretended not to, because she was afraid that if she admitted she could see him, he would disappear forever. At that moment, both of them finally understood the truth. They had loved each other for 20 years. Neither one ever moved on. Neither one ever forgot. But fate had already made its decision. As Chen Jiaxu slowly faded away, tears filled his eyes. He smiled gently at the girl he had loved for 2 decades. Then he whispered his final words. "I'm sorry. I'll see you next month." And just like that, he disappeared, leaving behind memories, promises, and a love story that survived even death itself. If this story touched your heart, make sure to like, subscribe. Amazing plot twists and unforgettable endings. Your support helps us bring more incredible content every day.